Bitterness is one of the lower vibrational, painful emotions that we can experience here on this planet. In this video, I'll explain some tips on how to get out of your bitterness rut, and I'll also be performing a bitterness relief activation. Bitterness, indignation, and resentment are all based on the idea that an individual is not being treated fairly. The emotion is based on expectations. If you have an expectation of a particular result, or that you'll be treated in a particular way, and that doesn't happen, then you will experience a negative emotional response, a lower vibrational emotion. The first step in overcoming bitterness is to find a way to forgive the person who treated you unfairly in the first place. This isn't always easy, but recognizing that they are suffering in their own way, and that recognizing that no one is perfect without flaws, that everyone is perfect with flaws, and that they are really no different than you are. They are a being of light. They are source. And maybe they didn't treat you in the way that you wanted to be treated, but perhaps they treated you in a way you needed to be treated in order for you to grow. You're right now watching a video to help you overcome a negative emotional experience. That means that you really want to make a change in your life. So congratulations to you. You received that experience so that you could transcend your own emotional response, and you tuned into this video to try to do so. When you're successful at doing this, you will forever be able to look back to this situation and be thankful that it happened, and be grateful that you went through the entire process, because now bitterness will be much easier for you to overcome. You'll raise your vibration and you'll be a better person, a better human being on this planet. Another way to look at the person who treated you unfairly is to recognize that they were following their limited 3D programming. Everyone has it, and everyone is trying to survive on this planet. That is the foundation upon which all the emotional experiences that we have were built. So they will take action that they believe will cause them to survive or to pursue positive experiences. They are just kind of in it for themselves because they've been programmed that way. So you can give them an excuse, you can give them a pass that this 3D and lower programming kind of got in the way of their fair treatment of you, and either blinded them to your greatness or blinded them to the idea that fairness was important. Clearly, it wasn't because their higher self wanted you to suffer. Another way to raise your vibration in regard to your feeling of bitterness is to recognize that you can't possibly know the long-term benefits of this situation. Your limited three-dimensional perspective is based on survival, and you will most certainly survive this situation. So you have to transcend and move higher up on the emotional frequency chart from a point of bitterness to something above neutrality, to have acceptance over the experience, to have optimism that you'll be able to get through it, or to be able to have gratefulness of all the lessons that you learned from having it. You might even be able to have an unconditional love for the individual that did this to you and the experience itself because of all that you got out of it. If you'd like to learn more about how to use the vibrational frequency chart to transcend these lower vibrational frequency emotions, you can watch this video on the topic. At this time, I'd like to perform a bitterness relief activation. This will only take a few moments, and the benefits you might feel for the rest of your life. When you're ready, get into a comfortable position with your feet flat on the floor, or if you're laying down, just make sure that your legs and arms aren't crossed. Go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to take a nice big deep breath. And when you exhale, relax the muscles that are tense in your shoulders, in your chest, in your abdomen. Feel yourself sinking into your chair or into the bed. And I want you to picture yourself standing on the beach. The sun is warm and in your face. You can feel the breeze from the ocean, the cool sand between your toes. And I want you to picture yourself with your arms wide in a pose of acceptance of the unlimited energy of the universe coming to you through our star. This is a very simple activation. What I'm doing is I'm retuning your body to focus in on a different emotional frequency. All emotions are just frequencies, and bitterness is no different. Each frequency contains the physiological response that you're supposed to receive when you experience that emotion. We're just going to tune you into a different frequency that doesn't carry with it a negative physiological response. So how this works is I'll say the words, breath in, and when I do, you'll take a nice big deep breath. You'll hold it at the top, and you'll wait for me to say the word, awaken. So continue to picture yourself standing on the beach with your arms wide. Breath in. Awaken. Good. And I want you to check to see, did this bitterness feeling change at all? Is it a little lighter? Is it a lot lighter? For everyone it's different, and sometimes it takes a few minutes, and sometimes it happens immediately. So when you're ready to take a brand new approach to how you experience the lower vibrational emotions, bitterness in particular, and become an all-new person with a renewed outlook on life. When you're ready for all of this, then you can open your eyes. Thank you for participating in that activation. There's another activation that you can download from my website that helps you with nervousness. If you're going to be giving a talk or asking for a raise, sometimes the feeling of nervousness can be so extreme that it clouds the mind and makes it difficult to actually do the action. By downloading and playing this activation, just like the bitterness one, it can remove that feeling of nervousness. So you can check out the link to that in the description below. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it makes a big difference in your life. You can check out these other vibration raising videos, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell icon so you can be notified of future activations and future videos to help with ascension and lower vibrational emotional experiences. I'll see you on the next one.